Hello guys, my name is Causey Gaming, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are reviewing the LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising Arc Dragon of Forces. Yeah, okay. So let's take the actual dragon itself out of the way for now, and everything else, and take a look at the box. You know, LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising, set number 71836, Arc Dragon of Forces, 869 pieces. Comes with Lloyd, Cole, Wildfire, Pixel, Kai, Derek. No idea. Dragon Warrior, and another one of the Furious 5 that I can't actually pronounce his name, because it's like against Voldemort. I cannot seem to think. Basic thing. Barely anything. A picture of Kai. What shows the fact the wings can move. You can thing. No, so it's got a spinner. Okay. Let's get the box semi out of the way for now. Okay. Lloyd, or Lloyd, of course, with his mechanical based suit. Just mutating there. Yeah, it's pretty much very simple to the rest of the main ninja. And of course, these ones have the alternative face print that doesn't actually appear in the show. And just to show you, that's what it looks like. Of course, if you remove his see, he has some back printing. Again, still looks like a dragon, but of course, I guess that's quite common for these ones. Okay, let's get Lloyd out of the way for the Master of Earth himself. Cool. Again with Lloyd and the rest of the main ninja. Oh, it definitely look thing. I am so glad that they added orange to his main design, but I do remember back in the olden days where he had sort of grey as his main thing, and of course, if I just move, that's what it looks like with his thing. In fact, you can see in the background, you can see one of his hammers. Yeah, classic. For my videos, I try to show you the back printing. Yeah, that's definitely a sort of a dragon with their elemental ability on all their backs. Okay, now we have Wildfire in a secondary suit. I You can see that she has the blast effects. In fact, there's a back printing. You probably can't see it on camera, but there is, in fact, or you might be able to see it on camera. There's some slight detailing, and she does not have a alternative head print. Okay. Of course, if you don't know how these things work, you press the sides of them, and then they just okay. Just press the sides of them, and then they just fire. Wildfire. Okay, that's. Yeah. Next is Pixel. Okay, Pixel. Finally living back to the white and purple of her original design. In fact, there's her back printing. Looks awesome. She does have an alternative head print. If I just there, I guess that's supposed to be like a mask, like a samurai mask. Anyway, Kai, Master of Fire. Again, the ninja. These suits are pretty cool. They're definitely not like proper ninja suits, but they definitely look. I'm actually wonder what they would actually look like with their original um, Dragon's Rising outfits, like the masks. Okay, so let's show you guys his alternative head print. Yep. And of course, the back printing. Okay, now for the character that is literally spelled as Drik, because I cannot seem to pronounce it. If I move his weapons that he gets down, has a sort of spiky thingy look. Definitely very furious. Well, forbidden. I mean, for a main villain, this is not that bad. Well, seems like it's getting a bit blurry. Anyway, now to our axe wielding warrior. Well, again, he's a pretty cool, detailed character. And if I remember rightly, yeah, he has an alternative face print. Let me just undo that. That's not what was supposed to happen. Okay, there. There's the back printing. Now if I replace the minifigure with the back printing. Just plop. There you go. It looks like he's thing. Also, I really like these dragon pieces. Just to let you know that if you use the spare pieces, this is not actually part of the set, but if you use spare pieces, you could take the other axe part and with a spare version of these pieces, making sure that they're roughly the same, you get a dual wielding thing. What honestly looks really cool. But that's just a little bonus for you guys. Now, the second of the Furious 5, and yeah, with his weird nunchucks. Surprisingly, he does have face printing. If you take off that, he has face printing. Yes, I don't actually know if this is spoilers for the show, but then there's what his other one is. But when you actually have his dome, you can't actually see what's under there. Okay, now we've got the minifigures done. Now for the main build. Okay, yeah, I know. We got this thing. What is part of the main build is a build that you build. So if you grab this Furious 5 member, or any minifigure that has proper legs, of course, making sure that they're properly secure in there, and then have that go back, and then that just be spin in there, and if you push this, if you did it fast enough and easy enough, it will spin. Okay. Next is the little side build that literally just holds this sword. Well, it's probably hard to see on camera, especially when it's blurry. Come on, focus, focus. There. Yeah, it's really hard to capture. It's not capturing it on camera, but there is a slight colourness to it. Honestly, it's a very nice piece. Even though it's literally just a mold, simple mold for a sword. Okay, there. Now, what you've actually been waiting for. The biggest. The baddest. Not the baddest, it's actually a really good design. Dragon ever. In fact, I feel like it's one of the only big dragons I've ever actually. Of course, there's actually so much detail that I don't even think I could. Of course, the heads are on ball joints. And then the necks are also on ball joints, but. So there is a range of articulation. Actually, no, that's not a ball joint, that's, but is on a joint. So the legs are also. These legs are. The shoulders are on ball joint, joints. And the feet are on ball joints, so you have a range of articulation. The back ones, the actual back legs, the hips of the legs don't actually move, but of course the feet move. Of course, the tail, of course, moves by itself and could also go like that. A little feature where if you move this piece or this section, the wings will sort of look like they're moving. And if you press this button, if I move this piece will actually fire. So if I just blink, and it's gone. Yeah, okay. And then that's literally just a nice stud shooter. Oh. There. I mean, for a very detailed. I mean, if you think about it, there's a regular sized minifigure compared to this. It's huge. I would bring out my tape measure, but I don't think. So, hope you've enjoyed. I would definitely recommend, especially if you want to get the ninja, the main ninja for the thing, as well as the other one that I've done. They're both the best and hopefully the cheapest ways of actually getting them without just waiting for the magazine. So, thank you for watching and goodbye. Oh, also, you can do that. Bye.